Hey, Leo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your April, May, and June quarter 2 reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Leo, welcome. I'm getting this energy here of you spinning your wheels when it comes to manifestation. In the month of April, you do have the round and round card. So there's something that feels like right when you're starting to take a step forward, it's like there's a distraction that brings you back. And so I am getting here, Leo, that you're going to make progress here. There's mending coming in for you in the near future. And it may require you to speak up for yourself, okay? Because you also have the clean it up card, the clean it up, and here's the new beginning, right? You have the Ace of Pentacles showing up, and it landed right on the round and round. So I see you manifesting a new beginning here. But with the Hermit showing up, you've had to incorporate a lot of this soul searching, okay? And some of you had to let go of devil energy, maybe some fears around what you're manifesting, or fears that could have even been a block. But there's that Wheel of Fortune coming in. We're going to clean things up here over the next couple of months. You're finally going to feel like you're moving forward a little bit more, and look at your outcome. Wow, this is beautiful. So let's dive in here. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, there's another beginning. So there's the manifestation. That's what you're working on subconsciously. And the Ace of Pentacles is bringing it to life, right? So you've planted some seeds here, and now you're seeing them growing. But I still feel with the round and round, April, with the cosmos going haywire, Mercury gone retrograde, the eclipse season, right? There's going to be a lot happening, and it's going to be important for you to stay as present as possible, Leo, because you may at times feel like you're spiraling. You may feel like you're going round and round with someone as well, because I get partnerships here for you, even though I don't necessarily see the Two of Cups. It could be the mending. There's two people there. So maybe there's a partnership of some sort that's been causing you, Leo, to feel like you're going round and round, and causing you to feel a little bit withdrawn even. In the month of April, you have the Hermit energy along with the Devil, and in reverse. So two major arcanas. You've been doing a lot of soul searching. How do I release some of these attachments? Maybe attachments to fear, attachments to worry, obsessions, right? The Devil can be codependency, addictions, manipulation, materialism even. So you're reclaiming your power in a very big way, but typically the Devil does make you go round and round. It can make you question yourself. It can make you feel like you're going insane sometimes, right? Because you may keep repeating some sort of cycle over and over. But I feel that you're getting there. It's like that revolving door that you can't quite step out of because you're stuck in it. Every time you go to step out, it's like it's went by too quickly. But we do see it manifesting in the physical. So if this is a new job that you've wanted, or if it's a new home, new relationship. I mean, Ace of Pentacles is unlimited potential when it does come to your prosperity, your wealth, your health, even your abundance. This could also be that you've missed out on opportunities in the past because of the Devil. But I see here that you're stepping off of the revolving doors. It's like they're swinging open, and I feel like something's going to slow down here for you. And that's what Mercury does, is it kind of allows us to slow down and take a look at some of the shadows, or some of, the prioritizing that we need to do, reprioritizing. As I always say, around retrograde season, it's all of the REs: replenish, revamp, reorganize, reprioritize. So it causes us to slow down and not rush, right? Even within your communication, to think before you speak and to think before you act, right? With the Hermit energy showing up here. So there could also be blasts from the past coming in. I just have to put that out there. I know y'all love to hear that, but it could be certain energies coming up for you to reevaluate. And ask yourself, have I learned a lesson here? Have I learned the lesson, or do I need to repeat it? Because, I mean, sometimes we repeat lessons 500 times. I mean, that's pretty excessive, but it happens before we embrace this brand new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. So it does look like April for you. There's going to be temptations to go back and there's the RE, right? To all of the REs, your life. We're just going to say RE, your life. So that's the opportunity. And I feel like it's actually a good one with the devil showing up in reverse, because you know what you want now, right? You are in a position here, Leo, where you know what you're willing to allow into your energy field. There's something here with boundaries, self-respect, and integrity. Those three words are coming up very strong here. Boundaries, self-respect, and integrity could be significant. Those could have been big lessons that you've learned here. And you're going to take a look and evaluate all three of those as you move towards May. Because in May, you have the mending card. This could be mending your finances. It could be mending a broken heart, mending a relationship fallout, right? There's something that's coming together here, and I feel like it's quite significant, but it's coming together in a way that may be you walking away. Okay, and that walking away or a graceful ending can actually be what brings something new together. I hope that makes sense, but it does require you to get off this never-ending cycle, or to step out of those revolving doors that just kind of, spin you around and round and round. And they're giving me that song, "You Spin Me Right Round, Baby, Right Now," I think is how it goes. So yeah, if you've been feeling like you've been spinning in circles here, you have the Empress, the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups. You're not putting any energy into over giving with the Empress in reverse. And that may be what you were doing in the past. It's like you were over giving your beautiful heart, and you were wanting to grow something in that garden with whatever you've planted. Maybe you're wanting to grow a family, grow a home, grow your abundance, grow your whatever it may be. But it's like you kept pouring water onto the garden, and you were trying to prune and plant, pull out the weeds, but you would go out each day and check to see new growth, and it was like a dud, right? No new growth, or it would stunt and only grow up to a certain size, and you're like, why isn't my watering techniques, and why isn't this growing? I'm putting all my energy into this, my blood, sweat, and tears. And I feel like you're realizing that no matter what you do, maybe the soil is corrupt, right? Maybe there's not enough sun, there's too much shade. And I hope you're following me metaphorically here. So some of you were dealing with someone or a situation with too much, maybe baggage that they weren't willing to work on. Or it could be that there wasn't a solid, strong foundation for something to grow or to bloom. Or maybe it did. It hit its peak, right? Maybe that, that green bean bush, it grew all the green beans it could, and now you were only getting one or two, where at one point it was flourishing, but it's like its cycle has taken a turn, and you're not wanting to invest in whatever is not growing any longer. And there's a graceful ending here, and that's actually going to allow you to mend and allow you to heal, Leo. And with this King of Cups, I feel like this is your energy here. It's a characteristic that you're taking on, which that characteristic is emotional intelligence. You've learned a lot about your emotions. You've learned a lot about yourself. But sometimes the King of Cups, right, he can be distant until there's trust that's built. And I feel for you, it's the same way. I mean, you want to open your heart, you want to give, but you don't want to give to the wrong things. And that may be why the integrity piece is coming in and those other ones, right? I feel like you are gracefully bowing out of a situation, and you're going to go water your garden elsewhere. And I feel like this Empress energy with this King of Cups, I mean, you could be leaving behind something you put a lot of time and energy into at one point. Okay. But I also feel for some of you, there is, you may get pregnant. I'm just going to say that. You could be healing from infertility, or maybe there's fertility treatments here, in vitro, some of you adoption. Okay, I feel that it's been a long process here, but you're coming to the end of this process with the Empress and the King of Cups. There's the reward. I just have to point that out for some of you if that's something you're trying. So May could be significant. I also see here that some of you may have had to walk away from a job because you were dealing with a boss, or dealing with maybe a mother for some of you, if this isn't a job, someone who was very cold in a way. Maybe you grew up with a mother who was emotionally unavailable, or this person maybe in your career neglected you, or maybe this person was hovering over your shoulder. This can be the helicopter parent, the Empress in reverse. And some of you, it's like you are maybe empty nesting, okay? You could be saying goodbye to a child. They could be going off to college, and you feel a little bit brokenhearted with the mending here. And maybe you're relying on a King of Cups here to help support you through this, okay? There is something here about support and help. So whatever this Ten of Swords is, I feel like you're not alone. All right, let's look at June. What do we have for June? Clean it up. Yeah, you're cleaning things up here this month. I like this because it is about a fresh, clean slate, but it also is that feeling that you get. So let's say you're hosting a 60th birthday party at your home, and you invited a lot of people, but it's at your home and you're the hostess, right? And you know that after everybody leaves, you have a mess to clean up. It's not always fun, but it takes a little bit of time. And I feel like after you clean up that home, it's like you're able to relax. You have the adrenaline of the party and the fun and the memories and the pictures and the laughter, right? But then you're cleaning it up here. But as you're cleaning, you're still able to replay some of the great memories that you've made as well. So I feel like you're cleaning something up, but there's also a smile on your face. I feel like this is a smile of gratitude. This is a smile of, miracles, of thanks. And the reason I say that here is because you have the Chariot, you have the Wheel, and you have the Sun. Even though the Chariot's showing up in reverse, we'll see why here in just a second. But the Wheel and the Sun, you have 3 major arcana in the month of June. This is big. So what I'm getting with the Chariot in reverse, and it's actually Cancerian energy, so we could actually see towards the end of June for you, Leo. So June 22nd, I believe, is when Cancer goes into the sun moves into Cancer. So we may see movement, big changes around that time that lead to a whole hell of a lot of happiness. Something that you've wanted for quite some time, okay? I am getting as well, some of you could even be going on a road trip, travel. There could be a new vehicle coming in here. This could be a job, a raise, abundance with the Wheel of Fortune. This could be happy times, right? Happy times ahead. So you may even, maybe this is conception month for some of you. In the month of May and June, you find out you're pregnant, right? Or you're giving birth to something. You're giving birth to a new idea, a new invention, a new manifestation, basically. I mean, this is big. I also see here a risk. Take a risk. A risk will pay off. Let's clarify some of these energies here. I mean, this is beautiful. Even though we have mending, even though we're going round and round, you're having the human experience, Leo. It's not all going to be peaches and rainbows with the sun, right? So there's going to be ups and downs, of course. There's going to be temptations. There's going to be endings. But man, there's going to be a whole heck of a lot of good memories here as well. And I see you stepping into this in a really bright, beautiful way. Some of you, I also get fortune and fate. If you are in the social media eye in any way, shape, or form, there's a glow up for you in the month of June. This is hitting a big peak, Leo. This could be a big milestone. Some of you, you may have something that goes viral. You have a lot of people talking about you here. This is good talk, right? It's embraced by the sun. You're stepping into this power. This is magnetized. Some of you could be coming into a lot of money this month. I mean, wow, this is going to help you clean it up. And it's also card 21. 21 is the world. In tarot, the world is your oyster. And that's what you are certainly saying, that there's a turning point in the month of June that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Something you've been wanting and really trying hard to, I do see for some of you, you've been trying to control. Okay, it's like trying to control a horse and you're just yanking at the reins and the horse is, not loving your energy. So it's kind of rearing off in different directions and trying to buck you off, and it's just not doing what you're wanting the horse to do. But when you start to just kind of relax and not be in control and just, become one with the energy. And I feel like that's what you're doing. There's a co-creation happening between you and the universe, and you're surrendering in a way. And you're going to see that when you start to relax, the energy around you starts to relax as well. And that chariot can get moving again. So I'm really loving this. Let's clarify. Spirit, let's go back to April 2024. What's this round and round mingled with the devil? Tell me about the devil, please. Whoa, okay. Wow. So you're getting the same cards. Look at that. You have solitude, the hermit, consuming, 4 of Pentacles. You have the Lovers, and you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So we see it coming in the future in the upright, but right now it's exactly what we just talked about, right? Going spinning your tires here. The horse kind of rearing up, wanting to buck you off. It feels like you are consuming in your time and energy into something that just isn't growing, like we talked about with that Empress. You're being guided in the month of April to go into that introspection, to go into maybe even some solitude, some space within, because there may be a lot without. I was going to say without, or I did say without, but I feel externally. So maybe you feel without. You feel like you've been in a karmic cycle for some of you. I mean, this devil, it can certainly be a karmic cycle, but I see you finding balance more so into the near future. This is possibly love, a love situation, Gemini energy with the Lovers, possibly Capricorn. We have the Hermit here as well. Virgo energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Sag, Pisces. So yeah, look at all the major arcanas. Hermit, Lovers, Wheel of Fortune. So there is a lot going on for you in the month of April. But I do see here that you're going to be tempted to put your mind and your heart and all this into something over here. But I feel like you've already done that. So if you've already done it with no results, we don't want to keep doing it. And that's the breaking of attachments. That is the cutting of a cord. That is stepping through the new threshold here to a new beginning. Yeah, it's hard. It's not always easy to do. Sometimes we stay in something a whole lot longer than we really want to, right? Let's look at this mending. What's up with this mending? Because there's a graceful ending. I mean, it could be a painful ending, but in this illustration of the 10 of Swords, I like this one because she has her back turned. And typically when you see the 10 of Swords, someone's laying on the ground with 10 swords in their back, but you see the birds above here. So I feel like some of you, this is an ending to a thought process that has been holding things up. It's been like the train, right? The train where it's backed up here, and I feel like some sort of mental conflict has been backing up, causing a huge delay in your happiness. Spirit, tell me about the mending and the 10 of Swords. Spirit, tell me about the 10 of Swords, please, for Leo. What's this 10 of Swords for Leo, please? All right, 10 of Swords, Leo. Yeah, look at that. It's putting a cramp in your happiness. Joy, you're getting the same cards. They're showing up like a month ahead. So Spirit is ahead of you. You see the processes, the stages that are taking place here. The joy now is in the month here of May, but we're seeing it in the upright here in June. And then there's the fear, the anxiety, the worry, the sleepless nights. You're releasing that. It's in reverse. So I feel like the worst is behind you. Now it's just cleaning it up, right? Cleaning it up, which we see as well. There's the anxiety. So we have the Moon and the 9 of Swords in reverse. The fears you're working on letting go of, you're cleaning up, you are mending and healing from some of those fears, some of the anxiety, because you deserve joy. And remember that word we said earlier? And I said it again, right? There it is, integrity. Leo, There you are in the background. This is you, right? This is your energy here of fire, of integrity, and cleaning something up that, yeah, I just feel like it was holding you back. It was holding you back from your happiness. And now that you are mending and healing and walking away and not watering a garden that's not growing, you're releasing yourself from this anxiety, from some sort of attachment, from some sort of karmic loop that you've been playing on repeat for some of you for a long time. Because this is what you're worthy of. This is what you truly want, what you deserve on a soul level. And also, I mean, this can be children. This can be family. Excuse me. Ooh, as I said family, my voice, it's like there's a frog, not so much a frog, but it's almost like a lump in the throat. So some of you may have some final words that need to be expressed, or you have something to say, something you could be holding back on. That's what this month is all about. Mend. Say what you need to say. Get it off your chest. You don't want that lump in your throat, okay? There's some sort of conversation here required or needed. I mean, some of you could be dealing with someone else, of course, because you do have the Empress. This is Libran, Taurus energy. And then we have the King of Cups, could be a water sign. All right, let's look at June. Let's look at June because this is the turning point month. What do we have for June to clarify the clean it up? So let's look at the Chariot in reverse before we get to the good juiciness of the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. There it is. Oh my gosh. What did I just say about new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings? There's the Fool. There's your new beginning. After some sort of an ending, Leo, that has been challenging, that has been difficult for you, there's a new beginning leading to so much happiness, so much abundance, good fortune, success, right? We talked about 21, card 21, going right into that Fool's journey, that new beginning. And it's clarifying. So the synchronicities are coming together because we see when we clarified, it was like one step ahead. It's like everything you've been working on or will be working on in April and May comes to a peak in the month of June, a very powerful peak. I mean, that is 4 major arcanas. Let's go one more. Wow. There's your success. Like I said, glow up month. I mean, you could be coming into money. You could be hitting a big milestone. This is an energy here of 6 of Wands, if I didn't say that. Victory, fame, achievement. This is public recognition as well. Some of you, there's a wedding or maybe there is some graduation in the month of June. This could be a class reunion. I'm just getting party, celebration, triumphant success. What else do we have here? Oh, wow. End of a karmic cycle. You have karma, the card of this. This is actually temperance, but it says karma here. This is your patience paying off. This is self-control. It's because you were able to moderate some emotions and acquire that emotional intelligence and break a karmic cycle. Doesn't get any better than that. We have the 8 of Pentacles, labor of love. You're willing to put in the work towards something, oh wow, that you love here, Leo. Remember, you have a huge, beautiful heart, and it's hard for you to disconnect from something that you really, really love with all your heart. But you are putting your love into a new garden, right? Or it's like you've done the tilling. You've tilled up the garden. Maybe you've ripped out the trees and you're starting completely from scratch, and you're able to plant something new, something way more abundant. And you're loving every minute of it because it is a labor of love, whether this is putting energy into a relationship, putting energy into your family, but this is also Pentacles. So it's into your life, your physical, tangible, material world. A lot of you, if this is career, you're really hitting that achievement. There could even be, for some of you, a graduation or a certification in the month of June. I get that here because 8 of Pentacles can be the card around knowledge, dedication, apprenticeship, mastering a skill, right? Putting in the work. And I see because there's achievement, there's success, it's like something is paying off here for you. And because you have another major arcana, Temperance, that's all your hard work coming together to create this new beginning. Oh, I love it. Okay, but it looks like there's going to be some things that do show up for you in the next couple months. You got this, Leo. You got this. It's part of the course. It's part of the direction. Let's get some messages here. Final messages here, please, for Leo. What do we have for Leo, please? You are never too small to make a difference. You are never too small to make a difference. Beautiful. I love that. You have, start where you are. Use what you have and do what you can. So start where you are. We're going to say that's for the month of April, right? In the month of May, use what you have. And in the month of June, do what you can. Oh, I love that. If you're taking notes, you may want to jot that down. And if you're interested in any of the cards used during the reading, they're all linked in the description box below. And lastly, we have, you are capable of incredibly amazing things. Yes, you are, Leo. You are capable because you are amazing. You come from love. Beautiful reading. I hope this resonates. If so, please give the video a thumbs up. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. It certainly helps the growth of the channel, which I greatly appreciate. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Thank you so very much, Leo, for tuning in. Lots of love.